Hello, welcome to the daily political tarot and astrology here on the Black and Orange channel. Thank you for being here. And it's the most wonderful day of the week. It's Sarah Wednesday.
Hello.
So, but I am here literally every single day of the year to take your political questions out of the chat. Just put your questions in the chat before I come on. We have epic troll slayers who keep us safe. Thank you. And we've got a fantastic community here because of your kindness. You have been so kind to each other. You've been so kind to us. Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
And if you're watching on replay, hello. You can go down in the description box. All the questions are listed there. The wonderful Miss Sarah will be time-stamping for us today.
Yes. Yay.
And or you can watch back on like 1.25 speed, which I do a lot on YouTube. And Becca from House of Lenormand is in the chat. Hello, Becca. Do follow Becca from House of Lenormand.
Yes.
It's amazing. It is completely unique. It is incredibly good. And she is very talented and she does personal readings. Just saying. Just saying. Michelle, I agree, Sarah. You are the only person I know who can rock green hair. Girl, you look fabulous. Yes, you do.
I'm in my poison ivy era today. So yes.
But it's awesome. And it's also this really cool 40s, 50s retro. But like punk version. It's awesome.
Thank you. And yes, it's $20 on Amazon. So
but you make it look priceless.
Well, thank you. And thank you, Becca, and everyone else in chat. Yes.
Okie dokie. All right. So we have your questions. Oh, and by the way, this is in what's the word I'm looking for?
Tribute? Memoriam?
Tribute.
Yes.
Yeah, tribute to my cat, Nick, who I had from when I was 15 until I was 35.
Yes.
He met every boy I ever dated.
Oh.
And he was just such a sweetheart. His mother was a purebred Siamese. His father was a big black alley cat. So he had that lovely Siamese face, but he was all black. So anyway, but my good Nick. And when I pass, I expect that I will see my grandmother, and hopefully she will be holding like Nick. So anyway, he's so good. He was so good. Everybody loved him. Everybody. And he was a real social animal too. So, all right. Was he a talker? Not so bad. He was okay.
No.
Oh, Michelle Ann says, when a cat lives 20 years, you know it was well taken care of. Well, thank you. He did have the Siamese, their weakness, the kidney disease. And they gave him like 6 months. And I said, is there anything I can do? They're like, well, you can put him on the special food. It'll do a little. I'm like, okay. And it's like, and you'd have to give him Mylanta twice a day because it binds up something in the system, but also helps with the nausea and stuff. And I was like, okay. So I went down to the store and I'm standing in the pharmacy area of the store looking at all the different things, and I found the Mylanta, and it's like, they're not going to have fish flavor, are they? So, and it's like, we're not doing sherry, and I settled on mint. If I had thought about it, I would have. It was quite a while ago. I'm 52.
Yeah.
So getting something that tasted like fish was not necessarily, because he couldn't have the salt. So we got him. So he had the special food, and then I gave him Mylanta twice a day, which he just he never liked, but he kind of got used to it. And he got cans of tuna with no salt added in water. Got him a
No.
lot of that. Thank you, Whole Foods. I'd buy the case.
Mm-hmm.
And I tell you all of that because they gave him 6 months. He lived 6 years. So
You're such a good mama.
he was so good. This is the least I could do.
No.
Bratu, you could have put some fish oil in it.
He lived 6 years. I think she did good. She did very good.
I did the best I could.
Yes, you did. And he lived an exceptionally long time. So.
And now there's this. Now there's this knucklehead who is just readjusting himself.
No. Him's the precious.
Yes, he is. And Flora's doing well, by the way. Just saying. Okay, here we go.
Yes, she is. All right. Well, let's go. At 6 minutes and 15 seconds in, Steve says, Cash Peters' latest had Harris on a stable peak and Trump on a crumbling ridge, but a very difficult, worrisome period for Harris. Excuse me. Now, the original question was, can you do a monthly read for August, September, October, November for Harris? At which point I said in the notes, that would essentially be its own video, but she can definitely do an overloaded Celtic on Harris between now and the election.
Yep.
So
and through the election. Yeah.
Yes.
I'll do through the election.
Yes. So.
All right. That's sweet. I should share. Because I watched the Cash Peters video. It was really good. And
I know what
I don't mean to steal his thunder. I highly recommend that you go watch the whole thing, but there is one thing he had in that video, and I got screen captures so I could send them to Sarah and Valerie and what have you.
Mm-hmm.
So let me share. Bless you, Cash Peters. Right? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Suddenly, because okay, right?
He looks like somebody put Phil Spector on a dehydrator. Oh, Lordy.
Oh, God bless you, Cash Peters.
Baby Jesus. Oh, that was good. Oh.
We are huge Cash Peters fans around here, by the way. Just saying.
Yes.
Oh, gosh. All right. Enough of that. I started to make my face hurt just looking at him.
Instead of the wall of sound, it's the wall of ketchup. Okay. Sorry.
Oh, gosh. Oh, Goral says it's just as good seeing it for the second time.
Becca says he's rocking Golden Girl's hair.
Oh, gosh.
Oh. Whew. Okay. That was good. That was good. Tigress. Oh, dear God. What was that?
Yeah. Innocent Potatoes pointing out Linda G also posted that pic. Also, there's there was an image that someone was kind enough to share with me in the Facebook group for this channel. But also, I noticed, I think she must have also sent it to Jen Lynn, because Jen Lynn showed it on her community page about the Crazy Cat Ladies Unite.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Oh, Acadian Proud, thank you. Keep sending love and calming, positive white light to everyone. Yes.
No.
And to the guides to use for the good of the world. Yes. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Acadian Proud. And thank you. That's very, very sweet. Thank you. Happy birthday.
Yes. Happy birthday, dear.
Okay.
Pamela,
All right.
Pamela, my intent was not to be mean, considering that was not a genuine picture of him. In that particular characterization, he did look like a dehydrated Phil Spector. So it was not my
You
intention
weren't
to
mean.
be.
You were funny.
Yeah, it's okay. Oh, goodness.
Oh, hang on. In the hang on. Who was it who just said? Garland Reigns. I'm a childless cat man. Can I join? Absolutely.
Heck yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
See, I don't like that term because I mean, if those are your babies, those are your babies. I mean, you have either biped children or quadruped children. They're still your babies, still your children.
You still lose sleep over them.
Mm-hmm.
Still worry about them.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, one type is more complicated to raise and take care of than the other. Yeah, and I know some people say absolutely. And as I'm shuffling for to do an overloaded Celtic on Kamala Harris, I know there's some people who say, you know, how dare you call yourself a mom if it's not a human, and you know what you feel for your child is 1,000 times what you feel for a pet, and all this kind of stuff. And I'm just like, it depends on the person.
Yeah.
Some people treat their children horribly.
Mm.
And shouldn't we be encouraging everyone to be loving?
Yes.
Period.
Exactly, Brad. To the people who say that, yes.
Yeah. Oh, geez, borrowing boo-boos and Kitty and Alfie. Absolutely. Kamala Harris, between now, oh boy, does she have the wind at her back, which is good. Good. And for the past few days, I said this yesterday, but I really do feel like it's like we've all like, I'm like locked arms with the person next to me, the people next to me. And we're like protecting her. It's like, no, you can say what you want. We're going to laugh at you. You can do whatever. We're right here. It's like, you're not going to do to her what you did to Hillary Clinton.
Yeah, we're not. We're not doing that.
And we're not putting up with a fraction of the garbage you gave Barack Obama.
Bingo.
Kamala Harris. So many cards. Oh, yeah. Look where we're starting. Oh, yeah. Happy. Cheers.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Oh, even behind that, young people coming out to vote as well. Yes. Young people, women who are scared. All right. Okay, let me just turn these all over. These bigger reads take more time. So, okay. In the past, we've worked really hard. We had the wind. We've been fighting against the wind for a long time. Not only the wind bags, but also just the cheating, the lying, but we keep going. Oh, CCW67, thank you. Oh, in my original country, green means hope. Thank you.
So sweet.
Yes. So we've had that. Okay, here's the thing. Dumpy is bigly mad. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's serious that he wants to talk to the elections manager, because they spent all of that money and made all of that merch against Joe Biden, and now it's all worthless. You remember the painting that someone had put on the back of their truck so it looked like Biden was tied up in the back?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Have fun repainting that, jerk.
Yeah. Yeah, it's quite hysterical that the person that they said was basically, losing their mind and not on it, outmaneuvered all of them expertly.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So, hanging over this, not looking good. Waiting for their ship to come in. They need more money. And you know how desperate Trump is for money in general.
Mm-hmm.
But now that is the entire convention and millions of dollars in campaign contributions. Poof, cloud of smoke. Because all they did was attack Biden, and they didn't offer any decent policies.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
So if you don't have Biden, all of that just went poof. That's hanging over them. Face of the reading, you have scared women, and you have the far right on the defensive because of the scared women and people who are afraid for women.
Mm-hmm.
Home environment. Women voters, hello. Plus a woman candidate. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, good stuff. Hopes and fears. That they might grow a brain and figure out how to put people off from voting for her. In most countries, a 3-month lag time before an election is plenty. We're the ones who it goes on and on and on and on and on.
Yeah.
And so far, all I'm saying so far is, or all I'm seeing so far is them putting together nasty things about her laugh.
Really? If that's all that they've got, then yeah.
All right. What other people see? This is usually in the regular rider weight. The guy sitting here like this, looking quite pleased, and he has the 9 cups arrayed behind him.
Mm-hmm.
Everything, she has the delegates she needs. We're good to go. She just has to choose a VP. She's in good shape, and this feels good. And then the challenge. Well, we're gonna find out who's really a Democrat, who's really who really believes in equality.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I mean, the Republicans will often have like a purity test, but this isn't a purity test. This is are you for the Democratic candidate? You're a Democrat. Are you for the Democratic candidate, or are you not? Because she needs your vote.
Right.
And we need you to vote. And if you don't, if you're I don't know, I'm not feeling it. There's the same party. It just get stuffed. Yeah.
Touch grass.
Touch grass. There are women dying. There are 10-year-olds having children. Mm-hmm. So, yeah.
All the
anyway,
grass. Yeah.
All the grass. All right, near future. Dun, dun, dun. Higher wisdom. Another thing I'm hearing about is, not only did Kamala Harris, was she a prosecutor? She specifically prosecuted a lot of offenders of the SA variety.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not only Trump, but there's a list of them.
Mm-hmm.
Trump, Gates, all kinds of allegations, or in Trump's case, a jury found him guilty of that in a civil case.
Yep.
If that becomes her thing, fear. They're going to be very scared, and they should be. because she will come after anybody. Yeah. I've been watching a lot of things on like the React channel and Bullseye and all that kind of group. And there are a lot of those videos that reference like hits from the 70s and the 80s and the 90s and all this kind of stuff. And some of them are hard for me to watch because some of them I'm just like, yeah, he admitted in his autobiography that he slept with a 15-year-old girl. That guy admitted he slept with a 16-year-old. That guy admitted to, and it's like, you know what? Do you know how many people there are in this world? How many musicians there are? There's no reason for us to say, but I like their work. No. Just no. There's so much good music out there by people who are not the scum of the earth. So, yeah. I won't start spouting names because I won't stop. Okay. That's not what we're here for, but yeah. Yeah. Final outcome. Star. And still after that, the right throwing anything they possibly, these feel weak. These feel thin and weak, but they're throwing everything, every underhanded question, blah, 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 Knight of Pentacles. They're going to keep, but yeah, that's her.
Woohoo.
So yeah, expect, like we said, they're her laugh, her shoes, her dancing, her policies, her record, her Trump the other day, I showed you, I posted about it, and I showed you yesterday the graphic about Trump saying she's never even gone to the border. Yes, she has. I mean, they're just going to flat out lie. And I'm waiting for birtherism 2.0.
Oh, it's already started.
Oh, it has?
I saw a video on TikTok where a dude's like, her dad is from Jamaica and her mom is from India, and they were both students when they had her in the United States. So technically that would make her an anchor baby. So she's not legally a citizen. It's like, do you not know how this works? Like, do you not know how this works? Stupid. Yes.
Oh, gosh. Oh, yes. Becca, yes. Plastic straws, electric vehicles, windmills. Oh, and yes. Quote, she's not really black, unquote. As Democrats, I think I can speak for all of us. I would.
Sorry.
No, you got it. We don't care. So, all right. But it's looking pretty good. It's just they're going to throw every stupid thing. Becca says, by that argument, Ted Cruz is also an anchor baby. And never forget, please never forget, that when J.D. Vance said that childless cat ladies should have no say in America, and that's the quote, he didn't say anything about men without children. Oh, no. Oh, no.
I want to make couch references, but I'm not.
Yeah. I was thinking about going back and reading that heinous book. But apparently I would be so grossed out.
Yeah, let's not.
Yeah.
Let's not.
I'm a big reader, but there's stuff coming out about that.
Yeah.
But also, let's not make stuff up, and this is important.
Right. No.
Let's there's talk about, well, he admitted he's gay. No, he didn't. And we need to understand this. He said when he was like 10, he wasn't interested in girls yet.
Yes.
And he read about what it was to be gay, and he's like, well, I love my best friend, just, platonically. I love my best friend. I don't like girls, so am I gay? And then he told his his grandmother who said something heinous to him. So, but that thing, that's not a real thing. So let's not throw that around, because there is plenty that has come directly out of his mouth, and we have it on video. So, okay.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Okie dokie.
And I was somebody said something in chat. That's okay. The
reversed images says, because a lot of men don't know if they have children. Well, actually, I don't think there's that many men who don't know. Honestly, I mean, there's some, of course.
It's easy for a man not to know. I mean, yeah. But
if it comes that way, but to be honest, the majority, they know. They're not. Yeah. And I don't, and that's, please do not think I am saying anything negative about anyone.
We don't shame.
No, we don't shame. And
yeah,
we know people who got the 23andMe surprise. But all right, anyway.
Oh, and as somebody pointed out, if having a child makes you, I mean, if having a foreign parent makes you not qualified, then Trump's not qualified because his mother's Scottish. So, all right. So moving on. Go ahead.
B. Smith was saying, I cannot understand why Peter Thiel is, he's out, he's gay, is supporting the awful 2025 plan. Pete Buttigieg put it perfectly. Money. It's just money. So
thank you, Cindy.
Oh, Cindy, thank you. Thank you. It really helps. Thank you.
Yes. At 27:15, both Janet and Lisa asked, could you do a quick reading on Biden's health? Concerned that his health may have been one of the main factors in his stepping down, and they need to know that he's okay.
Hey, Uncle Joe. He's going to be better because he's going to be doing his job and not having to campaign on top of it. So he's already got more energy.
Oh, yeah.
She's taking over the campaign. So there's that. And then this is hard. This whole thing has been a mess. But women are, and Democrats are, it's not just women, Democrats are getting behind Kamala Harris. Dumpy is suffering and going to suffer, metaphorically, electorally, we do not win it physically. King of Swords with the Eight of Pentacles. Well, he's doing his job. This can also be, there are hints. Don't forget September, the wonder of September, where Trump is sentenced finally. And this is a bunch of cons. But that's kind of the thing. Even when they're saying she's not really American or whatever stupid thing they're saying, we've heard it all before. We know it's garbage. Most people know it's garbage. There isn't even a hesitation. So, oh yeah, Becca, yeah, you know the GOP is going to be working overtime, purge voters, take away polling places. Yeah, stop counts. Yeah, yep,
in all 81 states. Oh yeah. Also, the benefit the Taylor Swift Beyonce for Harris benefit concert is unfortunately not true at the moment. Beyonce did give Harris permission to use her song "Freedom" in ads and whatnot, but there is not, as of this moment, a benefit concert scheduled. So
Very cool.
At 30:15.
Oh, put your question. I'm so sorry. Do put your questions in the chat before I come on. And I'm here literally every single day and have been for over 4 years. So just tomorrow, just extra questions you have, just throw it in before I come on, please. Please. Okay, I'm sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. And at 30:40. Steve says, now that Harris will be the nominee, how much more impact will pop culture endorsements have on the campaign? Taylor Swift, obviously, but also now Charli XCX and the Kamala is Brat reference. Okay, let me explain that for those who do not know. Charli XCX is a singer. She's really, really, really popular with Gen Z. And she has a song called Brat. The woman personified in the Brat song is a woman who does what she needs to do, does what she wants to do, and gives zero hot patooties about anybody's thoughts on her or the matter. She's going to do what she wants to do, what she needs to do, and handle business, and she does not care anyone's opinion. So, after on Sunday, it was announced that Biden was stepping down and he endorsed Harris, Charli tweeted that Kamala is Brat, which is Gen X speak for saying that she embodies the song. So the Kamala HQ account, because the Brat video had a very specific shade of green, the Kamala HQ Twitter account, X account, whatever, changed their header to that specific shade of green to embrace it, and she's running with it. So even David Hogg, who is one of the Parkland kids, I say kids, they're in their 20s now, but still, bless. He's like, you guys cannot quite comprehend how many Gen X kids this is going to just, I mean, they're going to vote for her. Gen Z, sorry. Gen Z, just because, yeah. So, yeah.
It's there. It's I do think it is going to the popular culture references. I think people are less dismissive of them than they used to be because of like the force of Taylor Swift and Beyonce. I think this is good. This is, come to the Democratic side. We have cookies. On their side, did you see Kid Rock performing? Did you see the video of Melania trying not to laugh with the look on her face like, what is this? What is this? But yeah, Democrats. So with this culture, and here's the thing, though, that comes to mind, with all of this good cultural reference coming to support Kamala Harris, I will speak directly. He'll never know, but I will speak directly to the person I am most disappointed in, because I really did think he was better than this. I will say to you, Snoop Dogg, perhaps you should rethink who you're going to vote for. Yeah. Janice Russ is asking, do we have a special election, or is Kamala just the chosen one? Two things. One, no, there's no special election, because she was on the primary ballot with Joe Biden. Even as the vice president, she was still there. People still voted for that ticket over others. Which also gives her access to all the money that was raised. The other thing is Oh, Joyce Matthews says Snoop already came out against Trump recently. About time. All right. All is forgiven. The other thing that we should try, and I know that there will be people who don't, and who knows what she's going to get talked into, but let's not call her by her first name, because that's how the Little Women are always called. They're always called by their first names.
Yeah.
You know, nobody's saying Donald. I mean, if you say Donald, we know you're talking about, but people just say Trump. And there's no confusion, and there's a whole family of Trumps.
Yeah.
You know.
And we only usually call him Donald or some derivative when we're mocking him.
Yes.
So, yeah.
So just throwing that out there that Harris 2024.
That's right. Also, as far as random celebrity whatnots, I was pleasantly surprised while scrolling through X this morning to see Sebastian Bach, of all people, telling all of his right-wing followers to take a long walk off a short pier. Yes. And if they, and they're like, oh, well, all of your followers, and he's like, bye. I already got your money. What you gonna do for me? Toodaloo. So I'm like, I was not expecting this, but I'm here for it. So
I gotta say, I will always have a weak spot for one, because the voice.
Mm-hmm.
He was on Broadway. I mean, he has got a voice. Two, anybody who's halfway decent or who is decent, who has named Sebastian, just because I have the feminine version of that name. Sebastian Stan, Sebastian Bach, yes. However, Sebastian Gorka, we're yeeting him off the boat. He's no longer welcome here.
He's not in the S Club. Mm-mm.
Mm-mm, mm-mm.
He's, yeah. Mm-mm.
No. Okay.
All right. At 37:15, Claude says Mike Johnson threatened to launch legal challenges against Harris's planned takeover as the Democratic Party's presidential nominee. Will he fail? Is this just the MAGA GOP panicking? Yes. But
what is he saying? She can't be the nominee?
She can't be the nominee because there wasn't a primary. It's like, that's not how this works. I mean, all the delegates are already committed to her. I say all. She's got the majority that she needs. I mean, the rest of them haven't come in, but I mean, she got the goods. She was legally on the ballot. So yeah. And even if they somehow make it to where she can't touch the Biden Harris money, which is ridiculous, but let's just devil's avocado, okay? That's what my kids call it, devil's avocado. So she made more than that in the last 3 days. She's tripled that without that. So it's not like, I mean,
she doesn't need it.
Yeah, she doesn't need it.
So let's just put it this way. Will Speaker Mikey, he hates everything.
Doesn't he just?
The heretic.
Mm-hmm.
He wants to get rid of Kamala Harris.
Mm-hmm.
Card for the reading. That's her. She's not going anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
They have a plan. They're desperately, where's the plan? We need more plans. We need plans within plans. What? Panic. Oh. We don't have to listen to anything, and this is key. All the talk, be absolutely crystal clear on this and tell everybody you know. The reason they are trying to get, they are trying right now to do everything they can to get Joe Biden to step down as president. They want him to step down as president because you get the automatic line of succession. which would mean on January 6th, Speaker Mikey, who supported the January 6th insurrection, would be the vice president in charge overseeing January 6th this time. He wants to get rid of her. He wants to get rid of Joe. And they're going to push this for all they are worth. And I've even seen Trump about it. If he can't just campaign, he's not well enough to be president. They're not going to listen to reality, but they don't have a leg to stand on. There's your legal challenge, and it's crickets. And there she is again, high priestess. And these people, hermit. Bye-bye. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye.
What's really funny, though, this is sort of, well, sorry, I'm going to buckle in for just a second. My Speaker Mikey might not last in Congress, much less.
You seem just a little bit quieter suddenly. I'm sorry.
Speaker Mikey might not last past January. So, right. Here's the tea, folks. I'm in his district, and I can tell you that in the last 6 months, 50 Cent has done more for our area, seriously, than Mike Johnson has. 50 Cent came down and he purchased, he's starting his own film production thing here, sort of Tyler Perry Studios-esque. And in the last 6-8 months, he has revitalized downtown. I'm talking, he has bought several buildings. He's set up a foundation to help the homeless in the area. He's creating jobs. He's paid for revitalizations in different areas of town. Like, ground is breaking between them and Amazon, just because they're putting a plan here. Amazon paid because they couldn't get the proper funding through the local government and Speaker Mikey's help. They couldn't do all that. So Amazon is paying for road work things. So Fitty and Bezos have done more for my area in the last 6 months than Mike Johnson ever has, because Mike Johnson has been too busy worried about kissing the ring. And the cool thing about it is that all of that 50 Cent stuff, the black demographic, which Shreveport is predominantly African American, it just is. So they're getting more civil-minded and they're paying attention. And so Speaker Mikey, I'm just saying.
Two things. One,
yes,
Shreveport, it's your birthday.
It's your birthday. I just wish he'd leave Drake at home. I'm not really cool with that, but yeah.
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 But the other thing is there anybody running against him?
I'm not sure. I'd have to look. I mean, he may make this election, but if he doesn't get on it, I'll look on Ballotpedia. 1 second.
Oh, that's true, Joyce Matthews. MAGA Mike will show up for the ribbon cutting.
Oh yeah,
of course.
Actually, he missed the ribbon cutting.
Oh, really?
Yes, he did. That
Good.
was a few weeks ago. Completely missed it. All right, the 4th congressional district. In 2024, it is a nonpartisan primary election. No, it's he and another Republican. There's not a Democrat did not run.
Oh, heck.
I know, which is redonkulous, but yeah. I'm just saying.
Mal is saying Mike Johnson cannot legally become VP.
Whenever there is a vacancy in the office of vice president, president shall nominate a vice president who shall take office upon confirmation. Okay.
Then
Okay, so they would.
Then why is there a line of succession? I'm not saying you're right. Mal is wise. Mal knows what she's talking about. I'm just wondering, then why is there a line of succession? Anyway.
I'm genuinely.
Okay. Oh, well.
Anyway.
We'll figure it out.
Oh, that's in the case of VP and Prez go at the same, or before there's time to nominate someone new. Is what Mal is saying.
Yeah, but he's trying to get rid of both of them.
Yeah.
Before January 6th.
Yeah. Yeah.
And yeah. Anyway.
We took it each one, guys.
No, there's no, thank you. We're learning today. We know what's going on in Shreveport. We know what's going on in Mikey's district.
Yes.
Yeah, there's all kinds of, there's so much to keep straight. So thank you. All and right. Thank you, Polly Wanda.
Y'all are fabulous. Okay. At 46:15, M. Packard says, what about Antony Blinken for a possible VP pick? Current Secretary of State, good name recognition, fits the straight white male profile, worked in Obama administration, has valuable foreign affairs experience. It's sad that it needs to be a straight white male, but I understand that the country, bless them, for some reason or another, will only go so far at once.
Yeah. I'm a Kelly girl.
Yeah. Blinken's awesome, though, but I'm a Kelly
Blinken is awesome. But. There's just not much energy here. There's a lot of happiness here, but not necessarily, like, he's got a lot of work to do. But I think it's separate.
Mm-hmm.
And look, I'm not getting, oh, I want this person, therefore I'm getting cards that person's going to win. I'm not overwhelmingly. So. Oh, Michelle Tom. Pete can convince anyone to do anything. Pete Buttigieg is awesome.
Yes, I love him.
Yes, we love him. Hermit. Knight of Swords. He's got a lot of work to do. He's got a lot of work to do. There's all kinds of chaos. Page of Wands. There's death. There's a Queen of Pentacles. He's just got a ton of work. Hello, sweetheart. I've just got him working, but not as VP. Is what I'm picking up on, and I could be wrong.
All right. At 48:30. Excuse me. Alexa and Bratty were both wondering. The Guardian has reported that Trump filed a complaint against Harris for taking over Biden's campaign funds, accusing Harris of violating the federal campaign finance laws. Does he actually have a case? Is this going to go anywhere? I think it's a worst case scenario. She's still golden.
I blow raspberry in your general direction.
Yes.
Petulant brat.
And not in the good way.
No. Because she's right behind, laughing. But I spent all this money and Knight of Pentacles. Send the flying monkey lawyers out.
Mhm.
Judgment. She's a she, and she's the skin thing. Yeah. Thank you, Kathy N. Oh, absolutely, Kathy N. I'm so sorry about that fell off. I will come back if you can come back tomorrow. I will grab that. I think I found that I was able to find that information. I put it in the Creative Sprints FB Facebook group.
I'll look.
Okay, so I'll dig it up, or we'll dig it up. Thank you. Judgment, sleepless nights, world ending. The way things were being done is not the way things are going to go moving forward in a big way. We're in a new era. 8 of Cups. Person in red walking away. Because all of this is here. All these cups are here. All these. Yeah, it's bye. But they're going to keep trying. Absolutely everything.
Mary, yes. Kelly is pro-environment, if I remember correctly. And while there's a Dem governor in Arizona, if like now would be the time because she can appoint somebody, it would be hysterical if she appointed if the governor appointed his twin brother Scott. That would be because I mean they were identical twins. They're no longer identical twins genetically because Scott did a year at the space station, and that changes your DNA. I did not know that, but genetically they're no longer identical twins. However, they still look the same.
Right.
So, yes. It'd be like, we just stuck them in there. Like, they wouldn't even know the difference. Just, shh. Yes.
Does he want the job?
I don't know.
That would be hysterical.
Yeah.
We love that.
All right. At 5160, Claude, Sharon, and Brad too were all wondering, that's it. When you think that the MAGA GOP couldn't go any lower, they do. Excuse me. Representative Andy Ogles from Tennessee filed articles of impeachment against VP Harris on Tuesday. What will that do for their credibility as they are doing it because impeaching Joe Biden is no longer has any meaning? Yeah.
I didn't even hear about this. I'm a news junkie and I didn't hear about this.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they filed articles in... I don't even know the grounds. I mean, she breathed too hard. Like, I don't get it.
She laughed.
Yes.
It's the laugh.
Yes.
And they're going to do anything they can. They want to get rid of her and Biden all at once. Everything they can. Card for the reading, 2 of Cups. It's kind of a done deal. She's a candidate. 3 of Cups. We're good with it. This is just, we're good with it. They have to walk away because there's so many people voting for Democrats. They're on the defensive.
No.
They're wasting their money and effort. And have fun with your authoritarian 34-time felon. Have fun with your guy over there. That's what I'm getting.
Okay. Wow.
You okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I'm good. Sorry.
No,
right.
We apologize. Nothing to
At 5220, just a little heated. 5220, Brad 2 says the AKA and Divine Nine, which are black sororities and fraternities, are gathering to support Harris because she is AKA. Will this tip the scale in Harris's favor? Now, for those who do not know, sorority and fraternity culture at HBCUs, historical Black college and university, is a huge thing. Like it's different than your little, I mean, Alpha Phi Mu thing. I mean, because, some people, they go through their collegiate years and they have their sorority and they keep up with a couple of people over the years, but whatever. No, if you are AKA or Divine Nine, because there's 9 of them that make up the Divine Nine, you are that hype for everything for life. So these folks are like, they network. They're amazing. They boost each other up. Yes, Holly, it is a true sisterhood. So, is this going to help move things in Harris's favor? Is that going to get her more votes?
It probably was already. Yeah, I mean, they stand together against these white supremacist idiots. Yeah, stand together. We're voting for her. On the other side, they're the kind of garbage that they're trying to pull on the other side. Yeah, they stand together.
Very cool.
There's energy around this is, could be, late 1800s. I mean, it's just awful.
If Crockett isn't AKA, I think she might be in one of the others of the 9. I think she might be AKA. I'm not sure. Alpha Kappa Alpha.
I agree, Mary. Oh, I'm so sorry.
No, go ahead.
I agree, Mary Smith. Harris Kelly does have a nice ring to it. Yes.
Mm-hmm. All right. 5640. Acadian Proud says, or asks, will the Dems still have the virtual roll call that they needed to have before the August 7th deadline to make the Ohio state regulations for the state ballot? Are they gonna? Yeah.
Hang on.
In the state of Ohio, it needs to be done where it's the state ballot is final. So are they going to be able to get all that done to make her the actual legal nominee by the 7th?
In Ohio.
Oh, Electra says Crockett is a Delta. Okay. Thank you.
Well, let me just put it this way. The cards are terrible all the way along until the end.
Okay.
It's Page of Pentacles. Republicans trying to do something about this.
Mm-hmm.
7 of Wands. MAGA on the defensive. Magician trying to pull a fast one. Those pointy-hatted idiots. Or whether or not they're wearing their pointy hats or not, because it's right next to some of the Republicans in the legislature and all of that. But suddenly, boom.
Okay. It's going to be hectic, but it'll work out in the end.
Hopefully. There's a new start here, but there's a whole lot of garbage before that. Okay. But we're just sitting here going, yep. And every time they bring up some other stupid thing, it's just, yeah, we expected you to do that. Mm-hmm. That's not true. Yeah, that's, yeah, that was really dumb. Have you gotten to the thing yet? Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we expect it at this point. So, oh, goodness. All right. How are we doing on time? It is Wednesday.
Yes, but I want to, before we go, I do want to make sure that I bring up, I should have brought up at the beginning, but for those of you who are here, Allison Jacobs, who is often in the chat and has even come on screen with us over on Creative Sprints, she's just had bilateral knee replacement. She's in a lot of pain. and she has asked for prayers.
Yes.
So if you could, if you have got any spare, please send healing energy and love to Allison. She is a good person. Good person. She deserves all the good. So just want to throw that out there. Yeah.
All righty.
Boy.
Well, that was the end of our Harris questions. And before we went into a different section, I wanted to see how are we doing on time, because it is Wednesday. Are we?
No, I think we've been on for an hour, so I think we're just going to roll over what else is here to tomorrow.
All right.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Okay.
But I cannot thank you enough for being here today, all of you, and Sarah above and beyond. Oh my gosh, ow. Ow, it's okay.
Poor Munchkin.
I'll go see what he needs.
Yes.
All right. That is going to do it for us for today. Thank you. I will be back here tomorrow. As always, at 3:00, Sarah will be starting the creative sprints, and I'll be on as soon as I can be, because it's Wednesday. But again, throw your questions in the chat before I come on. And Saturday night is Patreon. You can come on screen. You can put faces to names and talk directly to some of these people you've seen in the chat. Or you can stay in the chat and just actually think, oh, that's what that person looks like. Oh, that's that. Oh, that. Oh, that. Oh, that. Oh, that. And you suddenly know who all these people are. It's really cool. And they're nice. They're nice people. We have a great community.
Yes.
So our monthly Patreon, it's the last Saturday of every month, starting at 7 p.m. Chicago time, Central Time. We get together in a private, it's like this, but with lots of people. It's a lot of fun. So a link to become a patron is in the description. I do not have expensive tiers, so there is that. All right. Other than that, you are not alone. Please remember you're not alone. We are in this together, and there are good days ahead.
Fabulous ones. Yes.
All right. So take care, and I will see you tomorrow. Same cat time, same cat channel. All right. Take care.